If you're studying abroad or planning to study abroad, but you're confused and worried about living abroad, you need to stop worrying about the wrong things, such as speaking a perfect accent. Also, how much luggage should you carry? But after 6 years of studying abroad, I found that there are actually 5 things that you need to know to succeed studying abroad. And 90% of the students don't know about these things. Therefore, in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 things you only need to succeed while studying abroad. So point number 1 is the most important thing that you need to get right even before you start preparing to study abroad, because this is the same thing that is going to help you to have a clear purpose, avoid distractions, and have a clear direction on why you're studying abroad and the things that we're going to do. The first thing that you need when you're going to study abroad is to have clear goals, simply because this is going to give you a clear sense of direction in the things that we're going to do, a purpose, and why you are going to study abroad. When you have this thing, it will be easier for you not to get distracted, not to feel lost about what you're doing and studying abroad, and it will help you and be motivated while facing a lot of challenges, while facing a lot of things in the process of study. So point number 2 is going to help you to avoid this misconception that most people have when they're going to study abroad. You know, when you're going to study abroad, there are a lot of setbacks, a lot of challenges that you're going to face. People are going to treat you different. People are going to speak things that won't be kind to you. And there are a lot of challenges that you're going to face, whether at school, outside, to be different from the way you think they're going to be. You know, this is how life is. Not everything is going to go the way you want things to go, and just things are going to happen. So the second thing that you need is to be resilient, simply because you need to have the ability to bounce back when things go bad, when things are not going in the way that you want to go. Because there are a lot of things that you're going to face. In my graduation experience, I've faced a lot of challenges studying. But if you take a lot of time dwelling on those challenges that you're facing, the challenges that you're going to encounter, you feel like studying abroad is a curse. You feel like studying abroad is not a nice experience. But if resilient about the challenges that you're going to face, you easily bounce back from the things that are holding you back. Point number 3 is something that you need. This is one thing that I thought it wasn't important. I never needed it when studying abroad, but you really need it because it's going to help you to adapt to different situations. So the worst thing that you can do is to neglect this point, simply because if you don't have it, it will start creating boundaries and start creating barriers between you and the people that we're going to meet. So the main focus that you need for this is that it's going to help you to build bridges, to build connection, to build friendships with different people, with have friends in class, have friends outside class. I remember in my first 2 years when I was just studying in Morocco, I was studying alone, and I wasn't really understanding. I wasn't really adapting to the new system where I was from the school, from the education system that I was in. And it took me a lot of time and a lot of energy to just get to know what I was doing, how I was doing things. And some of the things that I was learning in class, they were so difficult for me to understand. But what happened is that I changed my strategy to start trying new things in how I was going to study, studying with new friends, studying at the school libraries, studying at different places. That helped me to be a part of them. That helped me to understand the concepts and the things that I was learning in class, and things started becoming easier for me. So the third thing that you need that's going to help you to study abroad is open-mindedness. When you're open-minded, you're going to isn't adapt to the new systems, with real things that are happening in the country. And for you to succeed, you need to embrace change. You need to embrace new things in your life, because this is one thing that is going to help you to grow faster, to adapt, and also embrace new challenges that you're going to face. So point number 4, this is one of the things that most people also misunderstand about studying abroad. They think studying abroad is going to come so easy because you're in a different country. Maybe things will go well, things will go better. But That's the wrong misconception that most people have about studying abroad. And if you're someone who is planning to study in a country that has a different language than your country and also has a different education system, this is going to take a lot of energy and a lot of time for you to adapt to that, because you are not aware of the things, how they study. You're not aware of how they learn, how the grades they do them, and everything is just going to be new for you. So it's going to take a lot of effort from you to understand and get to adapt to the new systems. You might see some of your colleagues, some of your students in class are relaxing, are studying just in a normal pace, thinking that you have to join them, but that will be something that is going to distract, simply because the locals are aware of the system. The locals are aware of how things they go. So it's something that you really need to avoid when studying abroad. So the first thing that you need to succeed while studying abroad is to work productively, simply because, like I've said, things will be different, things will be new, and you need to at least work productive and consistent, because this is going to set you apart in how you're going to perform in class and how you're going to show up in the different things that you're going to be doing. So point number 5 is one of the things that is not mostly talked about. I don't know why, but I would love for people to emphasize about these points, simply because it can ruin your life. So the two things that can distract you from your studying and opportunities that you have abroad are mismanagement of money and also debt. These two things are some of the things that have ruined most of student lives studying abroad, and it's one thing that you need to avoid. You might say it's small, but everything starts small and it grows over time. And you only realize that you are in great danger, you are great challenges while studying abroad. You need to learn the skill of managing money, as well as also reduce the risk of having debt. These are some things that you need to look into and avoid finding yourself in such kind of situations that can ruin your opportunities. But if you're someone who is seriously and interested about studying abroad, I really want you to watch this video and how I can study abroad, say if I had to start over again in 2025. And I share some of the crucial things, the 5 crucial things in that video. And you can watch it, and I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoy it. See you in the next one.